As New Testament believers, we worship a God who is the same yesterday, today, and forever, Hebrews 13:8 says. What God has done, He will do. And what God has done and will do, He's currently doing. And this includes miracles. A miracle, by definition, is an event that cannot be accounted for by the laws of science and nature, and therefore must be attributed to a divine agency. That agency is God. One kind of miracle is physical healing. For reasons past my finding out, God chooses not to heal in every instance someone who prays for healing. But sometimes God does choose to heal. And over the years at Parkland Chapel, we have prayed, and sometimes people have been healed. A few instances that come to mind are 2 people that were healed of cancer immediately, and one man who had his mind restored after he had burned it up with drugs. When God heals, He normally chooses someone with the gift of healing to pray for the person who needs healed. When God chooses to heal, the person in need asks for prayer, a person with the gift of healing prays for them, and the result is a miracle. One such miracle happened a few weeks ago following our Wednesday evening services out under the tent. Here's the story.
Mentally, I did not want to come to church because I was in a lot of pain due to a hip problem that I'd had from a motorcycle accident. It was more than a 10. I physically was really having problems walking, but I walked the distance and I sat down, went through the service, and after the service, Rochelle looked at my face and she knew something was wrong. And as we had walked from the tent to the church, she had asked me if I wanted to use a golf cart, and I said no. I wanted to make that walk. The overwhelming Spirit of God was with us. And as she prayed, I could feel hands on my hips. And obviously, there was no one else in the room. And I felt like a whirlwind just inside of me. And it was just overwhelming. The pain started just leaving my body. When she finished praying, everything stopped inside of me, but the pain was gone. And I sat down on the floor, Indian style, and then I got up, put my feet underneath me sideways. I jumped up. I said, I think I can even jump. So I put my hands in the air and I jumped up. And she screamed and I screamed, and we were just so overwhelmed with joy. And we could just feel the presence of the Lord in the room. And neither of us wanted to leave the room because He was with us. He was so present. I was so overwhelmed. I said, oh my gosh, I can run. And I just pushed the door open and I ran out into the parking lot. And I really hope you have video of that because I want you and I want everyone else to experience my miracle. I am a walking, talking miracle. I absolutely love the Lord and I believe in miracles. My cup is so full. My cup is so full. And I just want to spread that word with anyone who will listen. And I want them to believe in miracles too, because I am a miracle. I never thought this pain would go away.